Wait, we go like this, right?
Ooh.
Slobs, we cannot swear.
Do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
This close? Oh, my God.
What do you think? Adults.
What are our topics for today?
Thank you for joining me.
Restart it.
Welcome back and Happy New Year 2024. Here we are. We made it, Caves.
We did it.
Welcome back to
We did
Slobs
it.
Anonymous.
That's
As
right.
always, I am your host, Joey C.
And
with my
I'm
co-hosts,
KB.
Kay Bizzle in the house. 2024. Feels good to be out of 2023. I don't know about you.
I agree. I'm not mad about it. That's for sure. How did you like New Year's, Joe?
It was kind of uneventful. Got through it.
Uneventful. I feel like it was very eventful.
Well, we were all together. It's like, what don't we know about each other at this point?
Yeah, that's true. Very true. I was pretty toasty.
I mean, was the question, was I toasty? Because I was toasty.
Yeah, okay, good.
On several different counts. I was
several levels of toast.
I was toasterific.
You were like a bagel, a bialy, a wheat,
well
a white.
done.
You were all of the above.
Absolutely.
Good times.
Anything fun or exciting happened this week?
Yeah, I actually have something.
You actually, like, you always have something.
Well, no, it has to do with a car.
If there's anyone who's got anything ever, it's you. You got the tea. She's got the spilled milk. She's got it all.
I do. I always have something. But
what is it this week?
Sometimes I struggle. But yesterday, so Tony calls me, and we took our car to get fixed because I got sideswiped in the summer, and like he calls me and he's like, "Babe, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm cleaning." "What do you mean, what am I doing?" He's like, "I need you to come outside." And I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Because I need you to see this car." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Thought you were getting like a rental car." Like, it took him forever too, mind you. So I'm like, okay.
Wait, pause. So he was going car shopping?
No, he went to get a rental car because ours is in the shop.
Gotcha.
Okay, so sorry. So anyways, so he comes, so I have to come outside for this car. I'm like, well, what car did they give us? I'm like, I told him before he left, he had strict rules. Bring me an SUV.
Bring me an SUV.
If it's not an SUV, I don't want it. It has to be comparable to my Kia Sorento. And if it's not, we don't want it. No dice. No bueno.
I send it back.
Right, exactly.
Take it and go.
So literally he pulls up and it's this little car and he's like, "Babe, isn't it shot?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I literally was like, "Get it out of here.
Yeah.
Take it back."
Get it out.
He's like,
"Well, I don't care, you got to get it back. Get it out of here."
Yeah, exactly. I felt like I was a soprano. I was like, "Get it out of here. Bring it back. Tell them you don't want it. Where's their phone number? I'm calling them." So, like, I literally made him. He's like, "Well, it was between this or an Audi car." And I'm like,
why
"So
did
wait,
you get the Audi?
You chose this?
What is
this Hyundai?
It's a Hyundai what?
Kona.
Kona?
Like, I'm not talking shit if you have a Hyundai Kona.
But I've
fine.
seen those. That's not the Kia
It's
Sorento.
not a Kia.
No.
And it's not an SUV.
It's not.
So I'm like, I'm Flintstoning my fucking ass around. And I'm like, so I told him, I'm like, well, can I bring it in for an Audi? And he's like, so he calls them. They're like,
Dude,
yeah, you could bring it in for the Audi. And I was supposed to go today and I didn't because I had a podcast. I was working late. But anyways, so now I think I'm fucking stuck with this motherfucker till Tuesday.
Dude, that sucks.
And it's awful. I mean,
knowing you could just be driving around
in
an
Audi
right now.
Yeah, he chose this nice Hyundai.
This Kona.
Kona.
I've seen those.
I was like,
tiny.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, for me, it'd be tiny.
For me, it's
I'm
tiny.
A big woman.
I'm used to, like, I have like room, you know.
Right.
The thing I'm driving the steering wheel from my crotch. It's really brutal.
No thanks. No, thank you.
It feels like a go-kart, kind of. You know how it's like
You're
real
playing
low?
real life Mario Kart?
Yeah, I literally feel like that.
Is that what those bananas were doing?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that was new and exciting. Anything new and exciting happened for you?
Really just like coming off of the 2-week like holiday. Yeah, I mean, getting through work this week, I've just been playing catch up all of the, hey, this is a 2024 problem.
It's now
all of that shit. Like, I had to unwrap it. Like, the Christmas gifts I didn't want. It was just like, oh, what's this? I didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
Like, another shirt. Like,
oh my God.
it was like all the 2023 stuff that I pushed. It was just like, man, this week.
It just hits.
Oh man, it
It's
hit.
like all at once.
I want to say it slaps, but no, it
it's
slapped me in the
not.
ball bag. Is what it did. It was not. It
Slapped you upside the head.
Yeah, they used my nutsack as a fucking punching bag. It was awful.
Oh God.
I mean, the week is just a lot of late night working and stuff. Making sure the next morning I hate myself a little less. That's all.
Right.
That's all you could do.
I agree. These weeks have been like los fucked.
It's weird. I don't know. I mean, yeah. It was super weird to see the scheduling, and the time went really fast and it went really slow, and now I'm like in this weird, I don't know.
It's like Thursday.
It's
like,
I mean, well, technically it's Friday.
It's Friday.
If you're listening out there, happy Friday.
And it's definitely not even Thursday today.
Right, it's not, no. Like we're at hump day right now recording this, and I'm like, man, I still got some time to go.
Yeah, it's rough.
What's gonna happen?
It's rough. But anyways, we got something new and exciting.
It's like I'm just not important. That's fine.
Well, no.
No, I'm kidding. None of that was interesting.
Actually, no, it was interesting because I'm sure everyone feels that way.
So you guys got to be feeling. Let
it's
us
a
know
rough
how
time.
you're feeling
It's
after
a
all the
rough
holidays.
time.
It's like you're happy, but you're sad, but you're like relieved, but you're like got nothing to look forward to.
When can you take your Christmas
kind of
down?
Yeah. You're
know?
like, when is it all right? Like when. There's just like, it's kind of a time of confusion a little bit.
It is. It's the lull.
It goes with the rest of society right now. Everyone's really confused.
Yeah, right. I know I am.
But no, you did say anyway. What do we got?
We have a slob story.
Another one?
Yes,
dude.
Woo-hoo!
I'm all about it. You guys keep it up.
Keep the slob stories. We love them.
It's a great way to get into 2024. Just keeping the traditions alive here at Slobs Anonymous Co. LLC Incorporated.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know we were that official.
.org /.
TM, right?
Yeah,
isn't that with
TM,
the circle?
Trademark. Yeah. Copyright.
Duh. Okay. So anyway, our slob story today says this isn't.
Did they say they want to keep it anonymous?
They would like to keep it anonymous.
Man.
It says. I'm sorry for our anonymous slobs, but first-time writer, long-time listener. It is important.
We've been doing this for 3 months.
No, we've been doing this since August.
Since technically, yeah.
September, August. I don't know. It's been a while.
All right.
But anyways, it is important to preface. I can't talk today. This Slavish story with the fact that my employment does not revolve around a typical work environment. So going to the bathroom can be a challenge. Uh-oh.
Like, well, all right.
I found myself needing to make a urinary deposit and didn't have access to a bathroom. At the risk of soiling myself, I managed to locate a mop bucket to which I expelled the much-needed movement. Oh.
All right.
So they pissed their shit. They pissed in a mop bucket.
All right. That's the skinny. All right.
Once complete and mortified of the selfish act, I chose to throw the bucket away in a nearby alley garbage, only to find a porta potty that would have been far more convenient. My inner thighs burned with soreness with the Hold on.
Do you need my assistance?
Yes.
What does it say? Let me see.
With the reminder? Oh, yeah. Duh. Okay.
What?
Let's restart. Hold on. Oh, my God. Now I lost it. My inner thighs burned with soreness with the reminder of holding in my piss for the next 2 days. Those poor people are probably still wondering where the hell their bucket went.
So it wasn't even like their bucket. Like, well, no, yeah. What? There's so many questions.
Yes.
There's so many follow-up questions.
That's such a good story. I wonder who it was.
Who the hell would that have been?
I don't know. Oh, my gosh.
Shame on you.
Well, if you peed in the bucket, you go, girl or guy.
Did you just give it away? Uh-oh.
Girl or guy.
Uh-oh. Well.
You go, Glenn Coco.
Well, I mean, you guys see how easy it is. Just go ahead and send in your stuff. Like, we have a lot of fun with those.
Yeah, we like them.
And we'll, like, so you see here, we'll keep it anonymous. We're not going to go throwing you under the bus.
We won't throw our shade.
No, we're not going to throw no shade. I mean, maybe when we're off the air, we'll throw the shade.
Yeah, right. We'll be like, can you believe that?
We won't embarrass you on the air. Because we're just not like that. We're slobs, but we're not.
I am, but Joe's not. Joe's nicer than me up here.
I was trying to be nice. she threw herself under the bus.
Yeah.
But today we have I want to say a huge surprise. I don't know why I'm so excited for this.
It is like kind of exciting. I kind of cried yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So what we did, we've been sitting on our very first episode that we ever recorded back in August. Do you remember what was the first air date? I thought it was in September. It was like
we aired in September, but we started recording in August. So we have 2 episodes that we did not ever air. We
haven't. They've been just kind of cooking on the back burner. Didn't really know when to release them or how to release them. We knew they needed to be cut up because they're really fucking random and
long.
Yeah,
raw.
The one's like 3.5 hours. It just doesn't make sense. Like,
yes.
Whatever. So we're literally going to present to you guys today the very, very, very first episode we sat down where we had no fucking idea what we were doing.
No, we were a hot mess expresses.
The flow is definitely going to be a little off. Like, you just got to.
It's not your normal Slobs Anonymous.
No, it's not
episode.
But
for sure.
But like, I felt like we halfway knew what the hell we were doing. Like, for
kind of
two
like
people who
it
didn't
was.
know what we were doing.
Yeah, right. It was like watching this baby be born.
Yeah, like when Bambi starts walking.
Yeah,
like,
right. Exactly.
The whole episode feels like that,
our name isn't Slobs Anonymous yet.
Yeah, we didn't even.
We didn't have a name yet.
Yeah, we didn't have a sign off. We didn't have we're just like stewing on this stuff and going live with it and just saying fuck it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's kind of like good. It was like really exciting because I was like, wow, we've grown up so much.
We feel like it'll be an interesting way to start the new year for everybody to see like where we came from back in August, and just judge the fuck out of us.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
Like let us know how.
It's very tame.
Yeah, very tame. I think there's like F-bomb.
Yeah,
like
we're really
very worried about what the fuck we were saying.
Right now, we don't give a shit.
No, exactly.
We don't give a fuck about shit.
Right.
But it's interesting.
And our sign off is real wonky, so we're gonna kind of let you know. Obviously, keep the stories coming, and if you want to DM us, make sure you DM us. Send us an email at our email address 2 slobsanonymous@gmail.com, and we're just gonna give ourselves.
Yeah,
give it to our old selves.
Give it to our August selves.
Let our old selves kick us up. So that's the other thing. Like our ages are different. We actually I think we drop our ages.
I think so.
How old we are, we talk. I think we talk about August. We talk about September or something.
Yeah.
So just bear with it.
Yeah.
But it's be a fun ride. Strap in.
Yeah. God bless.
All right. So for today, we decided, because we're very hot on the topic of sushi, because Kaylee, up until last week, didn't have any.
I've never had sushi until last week.
How old are you? I know you're not supposed to ask a woman. I'll get kicked under the table.
31.
31
years young.
And she's never had sushi in her 31 young years.
Well, I have to correct you. I did have sushi at a casino buffet.
That doesn't even count.
And it was a very bad representation of
That's like having
sushi.
gas station pizza.
Right, exactly.
Or sushi at a gas station.
Or pizza from Little Caesars.
How dare you? All right, this is it. We're 2 minutes in. We're already going to have a brawl?
I'm just saying.
Oh, man. I had a lot of Little Caesars when I was in Indiana this past weekend.
I saw you eating it leftover.
Poolside.
On Monday.
Little Caesars. It was dynamite.
Leftover Little Caesars. That's like a new low.
It was excellent. It's good cold. It's good hot. It's good in a toaster oven. It's good.
It's good in the garbage.
No, I'll take it out of the garbage. Don't bother me.
God bless.
All right, so we originally had plans, or I originally said, all right, Cabes, you know what? You got to go to Sushi World. It's the best place. It's the only place to go. $28.99, all you could eat, bomb-ass sushi, big pieces, appetizers, sushi, you name it. And then they give you a scoop of ice cream at the end. It's awesome. Sushi World. It's 6251 North McCormick Boulevard in Chicago, right across the street from the Home Depot. And so we had plans on Tuesday, and I should have known better because I go there.
I was running late.
Right. They was running a little tardy. So I tripped around the Home Depot. So I'm tripping around the Home Depot all the while I could have figured out they were friggin' closed. Originally they were closed on Mondays, like I was telling you.
Right. Well, in your defense, most Chinese restaurants are
right
closed on Mondays.
But in my defense, or not in your defense. I don't believe it's Chinese food. I think it's Japanese food.
I don't know.
Does the Japanese and the Chinese operate the same way?
I don't know. We have to check.
These are the questions. These are the questions we're here to answer, folks. That nobody's listening about. We have opinions. You don't want them. So if I would have just went to the place to begin with, I would have been able to tell her to turn around and go somewhere else. But yeah, so I was pissed regardless.
No, I pulled up and he had the look of disgust on his face. And I was like, damn, I didn't realize I was that late. I was like 5 minutes late.
Right, not because she was late and I had to trip around.
He was
Home
running
Depot
early
for 20 minutes. Yeah,
and he said,
because I had to go all the way to city.
Are you gonna meet me? Are you gonna be on time? I'm running a little early. I'm like, well, that's a rough situation. I will be 5 minutes late.
Story of my life.
So when I pulled up, the look of disgust was a real rough time. And then I said, I'm really sorry I'm late. What's going on? He's like, yeah, they're closed. I was like, what, like for the day? Yeah, they're closed. They're closed on Tuesdays. Today's Tuesday.
And it sucked because I know, like, I pulled in and there was just not a soul in the parking lot. Yeah. It was like this looming.
No lights on.
No, it was all. They usually have like all these blinking LEDs in the window and stuff. That open light was not flashing, and I was like, did I just sign us up for nothing?
Yeah, he did.
I absolutely did.
So I mean, yeah, it was a rough time, but that's all right. We ended up going to another sushi place with a robot that delivered our food, and it was pretty intense.
Right. So
second
best to that place, in my opinion, is Royal Sushi, because again, you get all the accoutrements. I think they're $1 higher, $29.99.
Well, all I know is they do charge $1 for spicy mayo.
They charge you for that?
Yes.
Oh, those bastards. They're probably listening. They're like,
right.
No more sushi for you.
We are fans.
Yeah, so Royal Sushi, that's over at 7258 West Foster Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. It was still like a 25-minute hike from there. I was like, damn it. The only other place I know that's up to this for your first time anyway. Yeah. I could get myself out of a sushi jam, and I could find anywhere to eat sushi.
He's
but
like, where's the Mariano's cold section?
Yeah, or go to a Meijer, or it doesn't matter. At that point, I am going to the gas
station.
Exactly. But I was like, if she's having sushi for the first time, it's got to be like semi-good. You know what I'm saying? So we had Royal Sushi, and you can take it from here because it was your first experience.
I mean, so I was pretty impressed. I really enjoyed the robot that delivered us our food. I will say I was not aware until after we ordered that you have to pay per piece.
If they're left over.
Left over. So that was a game changer.
She had
me.
in her eyes you could see all the rolls she wanted to order, and then when I told her any leftovers were charged, she was like, I think I'll just have a water with a lemon.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, so like wait, appetizers too? Like I went hard on the appetizers. That was where I messed up.
Right. But I was like, you know what? First experience, you gotta just go in.
Yeah, I went in blindsided, and it was good.
But I didn't lead you astray.
No,
I ordered my top three favorites to kind of give her a little different. What was it? We had the Godzilla.
I actually have pictures.
We had nice. This is the preparation I'm talking about. This is why we're here, folks. This is why we're here.
This is why we're Virgos.
I know we had the Godzilla. I know we had
the Downers Grove.
Yep.
We had the Chicago Fire. The Godzilla. The JoJo.
Oh yeah.
The turtle. And that was all.
Just those 5? I thought we had everything nailed 6.
No.
Wasn't there a really bad one at the end you didn't like?
Yeah, that was the JoJo.
Was it?
Yes. It had fish eggs, and I thought it was flaming hot Cheeto dust.
Yeah.
And then I didn't like it that much, and you're like, well, no, it's actually flaming hot Cheeto dust.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, yeah.
Definitely was not, but...
Chicago Fire. Damn, I thought we had 6. I thought we put away 3 apiece total.
Well, those are the ones I have photographed.
Oh.
Maybe. Well, no, because I did order those other like assorted ones in the beginning.
No, yeah, you ordered that boring one.
Yeah,
what was it?
I ordered just like basic. It was like spicy crab.
All right. Yeah, because she was like, "Don't they just have like basic ones?" And
yeah,
I was like,
I'm expecting like avocado rolled up with some rice and some seaweed.
No.
And he's like, "No, we're getting spicy." I'm like, "All right."
If it doesn't have like 3 inches of girth, like it's not even worth putting in your mouth.
And that's the other thing that I was not prepared for sushi.
What
is that? Like, you have to fit this whole fucking thing in
You
your
don't
mouth.
have to. Like you could be dainty about it, but what's the fun
you
in
cannot
that?
be dainty.
No,
like,
you can't. You gotta be a slob.
Right, yeah. And
like,
I wasn't expecting that.
You put the two of us at a table, you got slob 1, slob 2.
Yeah, I was like, oh, so it's like this. Like, this is like a full mouth, wide open,
Right.
balls to the walls eating.
And then wait, what did you get for? We got appetizers. I got the edamame.
Yes, and then we got vegetable tempura. Which was really good.
I know, you were like, all right, first things first, I'm not getting the vegetable tempura. I'm not wasting
Yeah.
I'm not wasting room on that again.
It was really good though. So I wasn't mad, but it was huge.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to like cut it and you can't cut with chopsticks.
Right.
Well, at least I can't.
And there was that big slice of like sweet
Sweet
potato.
potato. Yeah. So at one point we just used our fingers.
Then we did the
That's what happens.
were they crab rangoon or were they
did,
just cream cheese?
No, we did crab rangoon, and then we did egg roll or spring rolls,
which you did not like.
which I did not like. No, those were not. I was not a fan.
She's not a swim fan, folks.
No, and I think that was it.
Was that okay?
Oh no, I did that one piece of shrimp on that rice.
Oh yeah, it was just a.
It was just a
piece
like a live, not alive, but you know, it was just a filleted
right. Butterfly piece of shrimp with rice.
But it was really good.
I don't even know what you'd call that.
Yeah, it had a name that I don't remember.
Probably. All right, so you got the descriptions on there for our viewers who are. Yeah, if you're on the fence about sushi, you got to just take Kaylee's word. After 31 years of not having it.
Well, if you like fish or like seafood, like I don't like fish.
Right. Where
like I like crab, shrimp, lobster, like the bougie ones.
Shrimp.
Yeah. And
calamari.
Yeah, but it has to be fried,
right.
like from La Villa,
right,
with extra ranch. You know, like
Kaylee's. Yeah.
But the only one I wasn't a fan of was the JoJo because it had those fish eggs.
All right, well let's read it because I liked it. Okay.
Yeah,
it
mean it
wasn't
my
least favorite, but you were like, nah, I don't like that.
Okay, so this is the Downers Grove.
All right, so the Downers Grove we had. What was this here? Says we had inside is shrimp tempura, spicy tuna, avocado, cucumber wrapped in a soybean paper and is topped with spicy mayo and sweet eel sauce. The second she saw eel, she started freaking out. I was like,
oh no, I can't, because I can't with snakes, and a snake is like a sea.
No, an
eel is a sea
like
snake.
Sea
and
snake.
I'm not a fan.
I get it, but there wasn't actually anything with eel. I know you said like,
no,
when I'm not eating eel today, I'm not getting that exotic.
Yeah, right.
I said, I think the only thing eel related is the sauce they throw on there.
And then
it's delicious.
And then after the first one, I said, if I eat eel, just don't tell me.
Right.
I brought it into my horizon.
You'll still never know if you actually had it.
I mean, once we read these descriptions, I will. I'm just praying that I didn't.
So that was the.
Just tell me earmuffs if we do. If we did eat eel, just tell me. All right, Cabe's earmuffs. Thanks.
All right, so then this was the. What was that one first? Was that the?
That was the Downers Grove.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So this is Then this was the Chicago Fire. Inside is spicy tuna, avocado, cream cheese, crab meat, and seaweed outside. On top is spicy mayo and eel sauce and our special hot sauce. The hot sauce, whatever the hot sauce was, makes that roll specifically.
Yes, I agree.
Excellent.
I like hot.
Yeah.
That was the other situation we had with the wasabi.
Oh, the wasabi, yeah. It's not only it smelled like baby poo. I don't know what the
smelled
hell was
like
going
Band-Aids.
It
and
did.
Tasted
Yeah, it
like
smelled medical.
Band-Aids.
I don't know what it was. Like if you tore open like a prosthetic leg, and smelled what the cotton smelled like. That's what the wasabi tastes like. It's very specific.
It was though.
But it's the only thing I could compare it to. It was very medical. It was very tan.
Well, the best is he's like, oh, so you could try the wasabi if you want, but it's really hot.
Right, because any wasabi experience I've had, not only is my mouth and my throat on fire, but it goes through your nasal passages into your eyes and out of your ears.
Yeah.
Like it's just like it takes over your face for the next 15 minutes and you're incapacitated. You can't taste anything.
Yeah.
Except for that green Play-Doh. It's
of course. Awful. Then I had to go and try it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I like spicy stuff.
Right.
Like I like spicy food. And then I took a bite. I was like, I don't taste anything. And then I thought maybe I have COVID. Maybe this is a symptom. What's going on? And he's like, no, dude, it has to be bad. And I'm like, I literally can't taste it. Besides, it tastes like Band-Aids.
Because you took a piece of it like it was just like you ate like a grain of rice. And
right.
Like, all right, that's enough to light your face on fire. And then you're like,
Yeah, you just watched like waiting for me to crash and burn.
yeah, I couldn't. I was waiting for the waitress to walk by and make fun of you, and she's like, no. Then she took a little bigger piece and was like, I'll eat it with my. No, first you ate it with the sushi, didn't you?
Right.
And then you're like, well, I'm just gonna try it raw.
Because I didn't taste it.
Right. So then she scooped it raw, and I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna have to go to the emergency room. Because she's just eating this shit
Where's
by
Rez?
itself. Yeah, where's Rez from here?
Yeah,
So you did that, and then I'm like, wait, all right, if she's not even turning red or nothing, she's not tearing up, I'm like, I gotta try this. And it was literally just like the flavor of wasabi with zero heat.
No.
I couldn't understand it at all. Normally you like that horseradishy, like sour, like I said, total takeover of your face, and there was nothing, not an ounce of heat
not at
that
all.
came off it.
It was pretty.
But you got to be careful because we're gonna go to Sushi World now.
Now I'm gonna go
where
and try
it's
it like
atomic. I'm telling you, it'll just melt
I'm
your
gonna pass
face.
away. I will be expired.
Right, the ambulance will have to be there before we even arrive.
Well, lesson learned, but
Yeah,
it is not hot there.
it was very interesting. I still don't like it. It just didn't.
No, it just
I don't
didn't
know.
taste
The taste
good.
didn't.
Like
I'm not a horseradish guy.
Neither am
I'll
I.
eat anything, but like,
Well, I'm a girl,
it's
but-
definitely not my.
Yeah, I
You'd
agree.
Be a guy today. We live in some crazy times. All right, so next up we got. This isn't the order we ate them in, by the way. Like they brought a board over the size of a stop sign, and we just went nuts on this. So
I was just being challenged the whole time. Like,
Right.
if you don't eat this, I'm just gonna eat it. I'm like, maybe you should just eat it.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you're gonna eat it. I'm like, all
yeah,
right.
I need you to have a good spread. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Gotta have a good spread.
This is why I am the way I am.
Saying. That's what this should be called. This is
This is why I am the way I am.
All right, so we have. I just want to make sure. All right. So yeah, next up we got the Godzilla, which is normally my personal favorite. This place does the Godzilla a little differently, like I was telling you. They do it. It's shrimp tempura, crabs. It says crab stick. I still don't know what the hell that means, and they did a lot of crab stick on some of these. I was like, what is a crab stick?
Well, it was good.
Yeah,
whatever
no.
it was.
So we got shrimp tempura, crab stick, avocado, cucumber, cream cheese, and roe, R-O-E, in a spicy mayo
Roe
sauce.
versus
and eel
Wade.
Sauce. Yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
that's a different show. we'll get
We're
there.
not getting there.
Hopefully we'll get there eventually.
I think we're gonna go RC on that.
Yeah, like roe, like RC. That's what I'm thinking. So normally the Godzilla, anywhere I've gone, they take the whole roll and they roll it in like tempura battering and they deep fry the whole friggin' thing. And it comes out like a little deep fried burrito, and then they cut it up into pieces.
I liked that one.
They were all
I
good.
was a fan.
Yeah, it's still one of my favorites because all the main ingredients are there to make your tongue go yeah.
Yeah.
But
the eel sauce is a good combo with the spicy mayo.
yeah, and you get the
It's like
sweet, the salty,
and
and
spice.
I agree.
I would like it a little spicier, but I mean,
But again, once we go to Sushi World, they got one with jalapenos in it, and
Oh,
it's phenomenal.
God bless.
It's absolutely phenomenal.
Here we go.
we
Now
got?
the JoJo.
This is the one you didn't like.
This was my least.
Do you want to read some of these off? I feel like I'm just doing all the
favorite.
talking.
I mean, I'm talking a lot.
Do
I
the
feel
JoJo.
like.
This is the one she didn't like.
Okay, so
You tell me what you don't like about
the
this.
JoJo
people.
is a California roll topped with salmon and then torched with hot sesame oil and sweet eel sauce. Is topped with tobiko and dollops of lemon wasabi sauce.
Yeah.
But it also looked like it had flaming hot Cheetos on the top, and those were
eggs?
fish eggs.
Right. And the second you told her they were fish eggs, she was like, I don't like it.
Yeah,
And I'm
no,
like-
but it was the most like
What didn't you like about it?
fishy.
Oh,
it was the most
oh, that's
fishy.
right. That's right. And as
Yeah.
we've discussed, you don't like when that actually tastes like fish.
Right. Well, like, you know what? So
When it tastes like that dirty pugyak.
yeah, it's rough. Like, I don't know. Like, I like fish, but I don't not like that. Like kind
I
of
get
fish, you know. And then my favorite, the turtle.
The turtle, yeah. So after the first three, I think the first three, I was like, all right, we'll do the Godzilla, the Downers, and the Chicago Fire.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I know for a fact those are dynamite, top three in my book. And then after that, I was like, all right, we're gonna pick three more, but you throw your hat in the ring, see if there's anything that jumps out. And she goes, how about the turtle? And what gravitated you towards the turtle?
Because it's all stuff I enjoy.
Not just because it was green.
No, it's green because of the avocado.
Right, yeah, all right.
And my husband loves turtles.
Well, it's not, yeah. That's
I had
not
to
an
bring
argument.
something back for him.
You had to let him know.
In
I did
honor.
something for you. What'd you do? I ate a turtle.
Yeah, right. He's like, what? Not that kind.
Right.
So the turtle is, what does that say?
What does it say?
Does that say
Yeah,
inside?
bad picture? Yeah, inside is shrimp tempura. Yeah, you go.
Oh, yeah, the
You
shrimp
go.
tempura, which was like fried. So it was
Yeah,
like
anything
fried
with the
and
tempura, yeah.
crispy. That's why I liked it. The texture.
That's
I'm a texture person.
agreed.
Like, I don't like bananas because of strict texture.
What about deep fried banana?
No.
Really?
I just don't like bananas.
I just came around to bananas in like the last 2 years.
Yeah, I'm a texture
You gotta let
person.
them go brown. Then they're good.
I mean, I
'Cause they
like
get sweet.
banana bread, but
Same.
not like people that just eat a whole banana. Like, I just want to vomit the thought of that.
Right, but have you had a yellow compared to a brown?
No, it's
Or a
just
spotted
all
brown?
texture.
I
like,
know.
it's just mushy
But it's
and gross.
two different textures, I promise you. And flavors.
I mean, I
They're
don't know.
so sweet when they get that brown spots on them. They're actually they're like candy.
I just can't. So, anyways, the turtle is inside is shrimp tempura, cream cheese, spicy mayo, and is topped with freshly sliced avocado, drizzled with sweet eel sauce.
All these almost sound the same
They
after
are.
a while, and
But
they
you know
just like
what?
top them with something different.
It was phenomenal, and I was not
It
mad.
was. I'm glad you liked it. So that was all, and then the spicy lobster was just, or the spicy crab was just
A basic.
boring old spicy crab.
But if
It's
you put
just-
it with the spicy mayo, it was good.
well, yeah, but they like roll it up with the spicy mayo anyway.
Yeah,
I
but-
think it's just like
I don't know, not a lot. Very little, but it was good.
she
I
needed
liked
to be
it.
very saucy. She definitely gave you the old. Can I get a side of?
I'm a sauce person.
So am
I
I.
live off of ranch dressing. I base whole meals off
You
of
should have seen if they had ranch there.
ranch dressing. No. You know it's not a good one. It's not a HV.
You don't think it would have been good?
No.
Really?
Not at all.
I don't know.
It would have been like kimchi ranch.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that would be good, actually.
Or wasabi ranch.
Yeah, I
don't
wouldn't
know.
be mad
I feel like
about
that's
that.
a thing already.
It might be, but I'm not really a
We
fan
might
of
be onto something.
wasabi.
No, right, but we might be onto something here.
Hey.
You heard it here first, people.
Right.
Wasabi ranch was going to be the next
Yeah.
big thing.
I mean, spicy ranch, I wouldn't be mad.
Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to tell you.
Yes.
For Sushi World, once we venture there, we'll probably do another episode for that too, because I want to know your opinion with both.
Okay.
My theory is, since you had Royal first,
That's
you're
going
gonna
to
be like, oh, I love that one. That's the OG, exactly.
Right.
But whereas, like for me, Sushi World was like the big times, and like I haven't had anything better than that personally.
We'll have to see. TBD. So that was our sushi.
Yeah, that's
And they
sushi.
didn't have dessert.
Right. They had dessert. It wasn't included.
Right.
So again, $1 more with no sushi or with no dessert.
Right.
You know, I'm a fan of that little scoop of ice cream at the end. Like at Sushi World, it's not impressive. It's just a little ball.
Yeah, but you need a whole, like if you have that much salty, you need a sweet.
Yes.
It's just a bite. I just
need-
need a Snickers mini. That's
Right.
it. You know?
It's the circle round. It's the circle round.
Right.
Full circle is what I meant to say. You get a little the appetizers, the main course, and then you got a little bit of dessert.
That's right.
But that's the other thing.
And it's BYOB, which you did not inform
right.
me
That
of.
place is BYOB, and so is Sushi World. A lot of these places are. It's starting to catch on where they're like, "Yo, just bring a 6-pack, get fucked up, and have as much sushi.
Eat
as
a lot
you
of
want."
sushi.
Yeah.
And then you'll vomit.
Right,
Because
right.
sushi and beer, I don't know.
No, yeah, it's that's why I usually don't mix. That's why I
Yeah.
showed up empty-handed. I'm like, yeah, I could do a bottle of wine with, 8 rolls and then go home and hate myself for the next 48 hours. But
Yeah.
that's an adventure. You gotta like go there on a Friday and do that and be ready to wake up on Sunday. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's-
right. You'd
you're-
probably be like not
It's awful.
living your best life.
No, it's good while you're doing it. It's like eating Taco Bell.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
I love man when I want Taco Bell,
Right. Drunk Taco Bell? Ooh.
even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
You
But-
wake up, you're like, oh my God,
Yeah.
what did I just ingest into my body?
Right.
Like, it's
Right,
brutal.
who did I sleep with?
Right.
And it turns out you just ate Taco
Why
Bell.
did I just eat Alpo? Like, why does my dog want to know why I'm eating the same food as him?
It's just stovetop Alpo.
It's a rough time.
And you throw in that cheddar cheese packet from the
The best is
from,
they
like,
ask
the
you
Kraft.
what sauce. I
Yeah.
want them all. Like,
Yeah,
give
you
me
can't just give
all
me a
the
little handful?
sauces. Yeah. Like, are you charging me? Just give me all the
No,
sauce.
and dude, a lot of those kids too. They act like all that shit's coming out of their paycheck.
Right, right.
I'm like, when they're like, all right, you get 2 ketchups per sandwich, and I'm like, yeah, but what happens if he throws me 3? Like, who's getting in trouble for that?
The most annoying thing is McDonald's when you
I
get
don't even
chicken.
go there
I don't.
anymore,
I don't
man.
really either. But like, I eat chicken nuggets like maybe once a year because it's like when I'm eating it, it's a battle. Like I'm like, am I gonna
Why
get
is
an
it-
eraser piece? Am I
An
gonna-
an eraser piece? Like it's a little nodule, a little
Right.
knuckle in there?
Am I gonna get it or am I not? So it's like a gamble. So I take bites like with fear. It's like Fear Factor, but like
You
I'm
just don't know
playing
if
it.
you're going to
by
get a little
myself.
node in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, maybe if I just douse it in barbecue sauce and then sweet and sour, it won't happen. But like the fact that like I eat my French fries with barbecue sauce from McDonald's and they act like you're asking them for their firstborn child.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
But you're also a texture person too, so it's like, yeah, if you hit one of those things, I know what you're talking about.
I can't. I
It'll-
will literally
It'll
be
wreck
done.
your day.
I can't for like a year.
It'll
I
wreck
do it
your
yearly.
Christmas.
It's
It
like
doesn't
it's a yearly visit where I actually get, and I tell them I want them well done, because
Hopefully, it just fries the shit out of
yeah,
that little
exactly,
knuckle. And
exactly,
it'll just taste like everything else.
right. I'm just hoping that it's like maybe it's just a crust,
Right,
You know?
just a crust. Do you think we covered everything we should be covering on our first show today?
Yeah, I still think we should talk about why we're doing this. What are we?
Why
going
are we
to be
doing this?
Covering? What are we going to be covering?
Well, I guess the background started. It's just going to be our opinions. The opinions that
Right.
nobody asked for,
it's just
essentially.
literally us.
But Kaylee came to me with the idea, and she was like, I need somebody to do a podcast with. And it's something I've always had on my back burner. I have like this bucket list. It's a list of things where for a month, every day, for 31 days, you would give one thing you liked about yourself. You'd give one bucket list item about yourself, and then like something you were thankful for or something.
Yeah, I do that every day.
You do?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
In the shower or when
Kick
I'm
ass.
brushing my teeth, I give
I wrote it out.
3 things I'm thankful for, 3 things I want to work on, and 3 things that I like want.
Yeah.
You know?
And I just recently came across it. I constructed this Excel sheet like 6 years ago while I was working at C.H. Robinson. It was a really weird place in my life and was just like all emo about things, and someone suggested I do this. So I did it for 31 days straight. And I looked at it recently, and like half the stuff on my bucket list has been subconsciously checked off. Somehow,
Manifestation.
yeah. Somehow
Yes.
my brain went to it all, and it did like half of it. And one of those things on that fucking list was make a podcast.
Yeah.
So when you came to me literally like a week after I opened this thing, I was like, dude, it's
The world is aligning.
yeah, the universe is talking to me right now.
Yeah,
I
I'm a
gotta check
firm
this one
believer
off
in
the
all
list.
that.
So that's why I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's something I've always wanted to do. It came out of the blue where it just lined up, and I like to talk. And for
Right.
some reason, you and I don't have a problem giving our
Talking.
opinions and not giving a shit
Right.
about what the other one says about it.
Exactly. We're like, fuck off.
Right.
You don't know.
But why are you here? Your main objective is what?
I wanted to stay busy, and it was a bucket list thing for me too.
Oh, it was. Okay.
I had like when I was a kid, I always said I wanted to be a talk show host. And this is the closest thing to
You
it.
paused like I was going to laugh at you.
I
But
know.
that's awesome.
I was
That's
waiting.
awesome.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
And when I was
Pause
in 8th
for
grade,
audience laughter.
yeah, right.
We'll hit the button on the.
When I was in 8th grade, I was voted most talkative in school.
You?
Yeah,
No.
shocker, right? So yeah, I don't know.
No,
I
that's good.
want to talk about like non-important things. So like I listen to podcasts all the time. Like I like or YouTube. I like follow certain people. Like
Yeah.
I've been following them, and I'm like shit. I want someone to listen to me while they're cleaning their kitchen. I got a lot to say. I agree.
Yeah.
Like come on. So I feel like there's nothing that I listen to that's like it's great, but I want to be like the one off that's like we're gonna talk about 90s kids and like being a 90s kid
Right.
and like
We're the next generation. We're coming
2000
up
being
here.
a teenager and like all that awkward shit that you're like when you're feeling like shit about yourself, you're like, oh wait, I'm not alone, you know,
Right.
like
And we're like old now.
Right, we're
There's
old.
days I wake up, I'm like, where the hell did 33 years go? And you'll hear our
Yes.
parents say like, oh yeah, you're not old.
you're young. I wish I was 30.
But it's like we're discovering all this now for the first time, even though they were like, "Hey, it's gonna get rough, and you're gonna be old someday." I don't feel old, but when I look in the mirror and I look at the timeline, I'm like, "Where the hell
I don't feel
did
old.
33 years go?"
Yeah, I agree. I don't feel old until I look at pictures of myself
Yes.
when I was younger. And then I was like, Damn.
Yeah.
I was a hot bee.
And we were doing that night. But I feel like I matured like wine. I've got way more self-confidence now. I feel like I've like established like a dress code for myself.
Right.
It's not a band t-shirt with ripped up blue jeans and like skater shoes anymore. Like I
reverted back.
Really?
I feel. Yeah, because like when I would never leave my house without makeup on. When I was like a teenager, early 20s, like I was like, no. Now I literally live in a band t-shirt and black leggings.
Do you have makeup on right now?
Not right now.
Oh, all right. See? She's in full slob mode.
Yes.
Right
like
now.
literally. I'm lucky I dye my hair. Like I have to do that. But you know what I mean? Like
so shit, like the hair coming out of my ears. I was like, when the hell did that happen?
Yeah, no, I don't.
I saw my grandpa with hair in his ears.
Luckily I don't have that problem.
But am I a grandpa? Like, you know what I mean? Like what the hell? But so these are the sort of topics you could see we're going to be talking about.
Yeah,
and,
being 30.
Yeah.
And where did it come from?
Early 30s, where the hell did it come from? And reminiscing about the past and basically what we hope. Yeah, hopefully for future and everything that's going on. And
so yeah.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. This was the first of hopefully many because I had a lot of fun today.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about it. I'm so glad I took off the headphones because I don't like the way my voice sounds.
I would really like it better if I had a rhinestone.
Do you want to put them on just while we talk for the last couple seconds?
No. Nope.
All right, fine.
I don't even like myself in a Snapchat.
You're better off because we're going to have to edit the video.
Oh, God. That's going to be cringe.
I want to personally thank whoever's listening.
Yeah, same. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Come back and listen again.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in to Shot City with Joey C. and
KB.
Until next time, we'll see you then. We got to come with like a nice sign off. Like...
Until next time.
Until next time.
We'll see you later, Big Daddy. I don't know.
All right, bye.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, no, hold on. Bye.
Bye.
No. Huh?
Huh? All right, but seriously, like we're gonna go now. So, do we say anything to each other when we go? Here's a half hug to our audience.
What a jerk!
Because she only gives half hugs.
He's ridiculous.
She's like, I didn't grow up with that. You guys all hug each other and you get a kiss on the cheek.
I don't like public display. I don't like.
So I
was clearly not hugged enough as a kid.
Here's us signing off, giving our audience a half hug. And for those of you who don't know, a half hug is just like with the one arm. Like
pat, you got to do the pat.
You gotta pat.
You got to do the pat
because if they don't feel like you feel bad for them, like it's not even a real half hug.
It's gotta be sorrowful.
It's gotta be like when you meet someone at a bar for the first time. Where you're like, I'm a hugger, and they're clearly a handshaker.
Yeah,
like that's the kind of hug we're giving everybody right now because that's the kind of hug Kaylee and I give each other. Still, for some reason, after I've known you for 13 years? Yeah. She hasn't conformed yet to the rest of the family, which is okay. So this is Joey C and KB signing off with a half hug. This is your half hug. You want to give everybody your half hug?
Half hug.
All right, we'll see you all later.
When in doubt, half hug it out.
That's right.
Well, first we have to welcome.
How you doing?
We have to give a reason why we're starting. This pen doesn't work.
What are you talking about?
We're not doing too hot.
We're off to an excellent start.